Anthony Asimov, and I'm what they call a prop magician. I did magic for corporations, for private parties for years, but I just felt another creative calling coming, and so I left magic. It was sort of like a coming out to my family. I'm leaving magic. My second love is horror movies, and so I moved to LA and became a producer. But every couple of years, I'd take out the cards, and the last time it happened, I had a lot of fun. Now, after leaving magic for 12 years and having a different perspective just from age, I would have to say I'm better. Now, I have a really nice balance of magic and horror. It's kind of like my life. If I'm not doing magic, I'm doing horror and vice versa.
Magician is from Jersey, so if you think he's intimidated by Penn and Teller, forget about it. Here with two randomly selected members of our studio audience, please welcome Anthony Asimov.
I love a packed house. My name is Anthony Asimov, and when you see me do what I'm about to do, you're gonna say that was crazy, that was nuts. I was there, I saw him do it, and I don't know how he did it. Shall we begin? All right. That's nuts. Sir, miss, does that look like a bowl of walnuts to you?
Yes.
A big round of applause for our very observant spectators. I'm trying to get these cards out of my hands. The less I do with them, the better, okay? But for now, I'd just like you to confirm that they are different and in no particular order, correct?
Yes.
Yes, right here, different, well mixed, and in no particular order, correct? Yes. The reason I'm trying to get these cards out of my hand is because when magicians touch the cards, they do that thing called sleight of hand. You've heard that before, right?
Yes.
Right. Well, I'm not going to do any sleight of hand with any of these cards. Mr. Gillette, if you could please name any number between 1 and 52, and I will count to that card. What number would you like, sir?
Let's make it 12.
12. 12 it is. Now, from the top of the deck, okay, and you please keep me honest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, correct?
Yes.
And we have the 4 of diamonds. Now, I have to check. If you had continued counting, we would have selected one of these cards, and none of these are the 4 diamonds, correct? Mm-hmm. Any of these cards, correct? Mm-hmm. But no, Mr. Gillette, you selected the 4 of diamonds. It's time to bring out my assistant. All I ask is the audience, do not be afraid. This is where Alien comes in. See him coming in? Ladies and gentlemen, this is Pickle. Everyone say, hello, Pickle!
Hello, Pickle.
Pickle likes to help, so Mr. Gillette, I'll put your card right here in his little hand, and he will hold it the entire time so we can remember the card. Sir, I have a bit of an embarrassing question to ask you. Are you okay with that?
Yes.
Do you have an aversion for tools that crack nuts?
No.
Are you a good nutcracker, sir?
Probably not as good
The
as
hesitation, yes, the hesitation is not good. Here we go. I will take out some walnuts just like this. Now, we need to all envision the letters. Can we all do this together as an audience? Envision 4 of diamonds, right? 4 of diamonds. Let's see. Fourofdiamonds. Miss, if you could just hold your hand out, just like that, palm up. I'll put that walnut right there. Now, what we're going to do is crack open some of these walnuts just to prove that they are only walnuts, okay? I know some of you are suspicious because I'm a magician. Here we go. I'll do the nut cracking. That's fine. Walnuts, right? Maybe you reach across and pick up one. Nice. Have I convinced you these are just walnuts?
Yes.
Aliens are really good at duplicating things. This is where Pickle comes in. Pickle, do your thing. Did you feel anything?
A tap.
A tap, that's good. Here, is there anything in my hands?
No.
I told you thought this was going to be nuts. Here you go. I'm just getting in the way.
Oh, come here, Anthony. That is nuts.
Thank you.
Did you come up with that yourself?
I did. Usually I get inspiration when I'm seeing other magicians perform, and I say, you know, that's such a great trick. What would I do? What would I do with that trick? And from there, you know, good magicians want to do their own magic and have their own sensibility and not copy other magicians. And so that's really where I start.
All right, well, let's get these guys' perspective on this.
All righty.
All right, boys, time's up.
You know, a lot of people would think, people that had watched a couple seasons of the show and learn a little bit here and there, they would think that somewhere on the selection of the card, you would have manipulated my card selection, or you would have had a switch in your hands of the card. But no, you didn't do that. It was, the way you had it selected was very artistic, like Picasso, or to be more honest, like Banksy. You know, it was just fabulous how the selection was done. And then, although you didn't fool us, I want to judge you on a higher plane than as a magician. You know, because one of the things I love about performing, and what I always push for very much, is for things to be crazy and eccentric. So I don't want to judge you on the magician index. I want to judge you on the nut index. And your alien misdirection puts you at the top of the nut index. You were fabulous, but didn't fool us.
All right. Do you understand what he's talking about?
Well, I don't know if I'm convinced. Where did I specifically...
He wants you to talk more about his nuts.
Okay, the misdirection of the alien allowed you to gather your thoughts and get ready. Then we saw you cop under the table, and we saw you add in as you laid the nuts out. I don't want to say more than that.
No, and I appreciate that. I bow to you, sir.
Okay, so now you're convinced.
This was so much fun. Love you guys.